Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today I want to talk about another hedge fund that suffered a massive loss as a result of shorting AMC, and I also want to expose the new Wes Christian lawsuit. So stay tuned and let's make some money. But guys, before I dive into the video, I just want to give a massive shout out to the 4,700 of you that have currently dinged that notification bell, because you guys are always the first to watch a new video as soon as it's released. So guys, be sure to drop a like down below, subscribe to the channel, and ding that notification bell if you haven't already, so that you don't miss another video just like this one. And just a quick one before I dive in with the key information. If you want to pick yourself up some cool AMC related merch, just like this, or maybe an ape wearing a spacesuit, be sure to check out those links down in the description below to my clothing store. And now I want to dive straight in with the key information. So, you may remember this article that was released last month on the 6th of August. O'Day bets against meme stocks with an AMC short position. O'Day Asset Management's James Hanbury has bet against the indebted cinema chain, a retail investor favourite, whose shares have risen more than 16-fold this year. Hanbury, who is pictured, who manages the firm's LF Brook Absolute Return Fund, took out the short position, which will benefit from AMC's share price falling. Recently, according to investor letters seen by the Financial Times. AMC was a beneficiary of the reopening trade after being hit hard during the lockdown, but really caught a tailwind from the retail investment frenzy earlier this year in the wake of the GameStop saga. The cinema chain shares rose from $2 at the start of the year to a peak of over $62 in early June, and are still trading at $33.51, of which this was back at the start of August. So their AMC short position was one of the fund's top performing positions in July, as the share price fell from around $54 to $37. But interestingly, O'Day never closed their short position. Maybe they were hoping AMC fell all the way back down to $2 or even went bankrupt, because that way O'Day wouldn't actually have to cover their short position and therefore realise those gains, and therefore they wouldn't have to ever pay tax. Although really, O'Day should have been a little bit smarter than that. Betting against meme stocks can be painful, however. US hedge fund Melvin Capital bore the brunt of the losses on GameStop in January, losing 53% in its flagship strategy over the month, requiring a $2.8 billion bailout from rival hedge funds Point72 and Citadel to survive. The $487 million LF Brook Absolute Return Fund is up 45.7% over 1 year and 38.9% over 3 years, so that would have been a massive unrealised gain they had on the AMC short from $54 down to $37. That would have nearly equalled their entire last year's profits from just one singular trade, so really, they should have realised that gain and closed their short. But they didn't. And now, AMC Entertainment short seller O'Day Asset Management Hedge Fund has suffered a massive loss over the past month. AMC Entertainment, the erstwhile distressed movie theatre chain that has seen a dramatic reversal in fortunes amid a mind-boggling retail-driven stock price rally, continues to inflict crippling damage on its detractors. Against this backdrop, the hedge fund O'Day Asset Management has emerged as one of the most prominent casualties in recent times, as AMC Entertainment shares maintain their inexorable upward trajectory. As a refresher, the London-based hedge fund had reported a substantial short position in AMC Entertainment back in August. Before this disclosure, the fund had made a killing on its bearish bet as AMC stock price collapsed from $57 to $37 in July. However, the tables seem to have turned on Hanbury O'Day, who manages the firm's LF Brook Absolute Return Fund and currently oversee around $1.5 billion in assets. As an illustration, AMC Entertainment shares have now breached the $50 price level and are up around 70% since Hanbury O'Day disclosed his bearish bet on AMC. Maybe O'Day Asset Management actually continue to average down their short position. Therefore, they aren't currently sitting on unrealised gains. Maybe they're not even breaking even and they're actually taking on massive losses. This just adds to that list of casualties that we've seen in recent months of hedge funds trying to bet against AMC and GameStop, trying to short them into the ground. But as always, the apes are holding strong and will not let AMC or GameStop be made bankrupt. Hopefully over the next week or two, AMC can continue that upward trajectory, reaching new all-time highs and potentially enacting that coveted short squeeze, and that mother of all short squeezes to be precise. We also have some brilliant news about the fundamentals of AMC as well. Disney to premiere remaining 2021 films exclusively in theatres before releasing on streaming services. The move comes after Disney was sued by Scarlett Johansson over the same-day release of Black Widow in theatres and on Disney+. This just goes to show that movie theatres and cinemas are absolutely not dead and can command that exclusivity rights. Now, Matt Megaman has gone a little bit further in depth and has actually exposed that new AMC lawsuit where Wes Christian was hired by Naked Truth Incorporated. Could this be a possible Chad 2.0 situation with another AMC scam? It's the same scam, a thread. From my previous due diligence, we've seen that Chad was indeed a scam. I took a look at the people behind Naked Truth Incorporated to see what we find so we can make a judgment for ourselves if it's legit. All the info is in the public domain. So firstly, if you have a look at the executive board members, you can see that we've got 3 board members, Paul, Jason and Heather. First off, Paul. He started doing some keto videos and moved on to stocks and crypto. He was talking about anything and everything being hyped, from Doge to SafeMoon to GameStop and AMC. He was also sharing the Chad scam on his Instagram in the past and made videos, but has not come out with any video talking about it when the scam came to light. More on that in a little bit. Number 2, Jason. No info on him as of yet. No mutual friends with Paul or Heather on social media. Strange to me how they all got in contact. No socials for him and cannot find any registered secretary in the state of Ohio with that name. Number 3, Heather. She's a private investigator who's been in a previous company called Caliber Sanctions Incorporated. Take note of the phone number as it's linked to a lot of this. That company apparently investigate everything and anything, literally. They will try and investigate what dog pooped in your yard for a fee. Check out the list, it goes on and on and on. However, interestingly, their license has since expired. He tried to find some references, reviews, cases or testimonials on their work, and there's been nothing to say that they've been successful in their field. However, I looked a bit further to see the legitimacy of the new GoFundMe page that's appeared for Naked Truth Incorporated, retail investors bridging the gap. Supposedly the GoFundMe has already raised $104,000 of the $250,000 goal. But how did it raise so much money in such a short space of time if this is a new GoFundMe? And how did word get out so quickly? So let's look at the date it was created, 11th of July 2021. Sound familiar? It's the same date as when Chad set up his goal with the same $250,000 amount. Now you might think that the amount raised is less than what Chad has raised. Well, refunds get taken away from the total, so it's been reduced. And also if you follow one of the old links to Chad's GoFundMe, it redirects you to the new Naked Truth Incorporated GoFundMe. So it's basically the same GoFundMe, just with the name changed. And also if you have a look at the new GoFundMe comments, there's comments from a month ago mentioning Chad. Type in the URL and see for yourselves. In addition, a member of this community donated $1 to the Chad GoFundMe and is still getting updates from it, meaning this is the same one and they're all putting up a front. Heather Roberts has also been following Chad on StockTwits as well. And therefore this is Chad 2.0 round 2. They are using new tactics as a front, getting private investigators on board. There is no legitimacy to this GoFundMe from what I can see. Please spread the word as they are trying to fool us again. Now I personally have to admit I am very disappointed with Wes Christian. He originally tweeted saying I'm happy to announce that I've been hired by Naked Truth Incorporated to spearhead and lead an investigation into market manipulation and naked shorting. But he then followed up that tweet with let's put rumours to rest. Naked Truth Incorporated is a non-for-profit organisation that's been vetted by a third-party investigator, cleared and approved by the 5 board members, none of which are Chad Brewer. Only the executive board members are identified on the website. Naked Truth Incorporated also has an outside CPA and a lawyer. Considering it's literally just been exposed, I am very, very concerned for Wes getting behind this movement. It looks like this could potentially ruin his reputation. And finally, with AMC over $50 again, it's estimated that the shorts lost nearly $412 million yesterday on Friday. That's an absolutely massive, massive sum. As I said, hopefully AMC can continue its upward trajectory to $60, $70 onto new all-time highs, and then hopefully the short squeeze will begin after that. That would mean that short sellers are going to be losing billions upon billions upon billions of dollars when they do eventually cover their shorts, and we are all going to be very, very wealthy. I am very much looking forward to the next few weeks as it seems like game day is almost upon us. Going forward, after the squeeze, I'm going to continue making YouTube videos about cryptocurrency and about growth stocks. Anything to get you the best returns possible. Guys, be sure to let me know down in the comments below what you think about O'Day Asset Management not covering their short position and taking on massive losses. Also, be sure to check out those links down in the description below to pick yourself up some cool AMC related merch. And as always guys, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to check out some of my others. Alternatively, subscribe to the channel and ding that notification bell, because that way you'll be alerted when I upload a new video. Cheers.